Yeah, it's about that time. Let's go ahead and get it going. La positivo, amigo. The positive, my friends. Today, we're going to do the right thing, and we're going to bring some positosis into your life. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Positosis Podcast. I am your host, DokTah Feel Good, aka Chris Toledo. I'm gonna break you off a nice piece of positosis today while we got that beat steady jamming in the background. Oh yeah. Yeah. Today's theme, season 1, episode 9. Getting the hang of it. Getting the hang of it. Man, just thinking about getting the hang of it, it's so inspiring. Positosis players out there, all you positosis players out there tuning in, I want to first give a shout out to my peeps from Rambolino, all the way down to the Berg, Sheepdog present. Also, we're going to go ahead and slide on down to the Lone Star State, Texas. What's up to all my Tejano positosis players? We definitely cannot leave out Tecateville and Baja Califas. Tecateville, órale, allá de Tecate, que onda. Shout out to Sacktown, River Cats holding it down. And last but not least, we got my peeps from Brazil, la gente do Brasil. Como você está? Toda joia. To all my brasileiros that are tuning in, muito obrigado. Thank you to all my Brazilian positosis players. You know they got that funky and fresh flavor in Brazil. Oh yeah, getting the hang of it. How do we get the hang of it? How do you do it? Like if it's something that you want to do, positosis players, what are you trying to get the hang of? It's important to always have something you're trying to get the hang of, I think. I'm a swimmer. I am a swimmer. I swim every single day. I am a swimmer. I'm part fish. I want to swim like a tiburon. I want to swim as good as a shark, and I want to be as playful in the water as a dolphin. Be nimble in the water. Strong. Powerful. I swims every day. From one side of the pool, when I get to the other, there's what's called flip turns. That's where when you're swimming and you're getting close to the end, and you're getting close to the wall, instead of swimming all the way to the wall and putting your hands on the wall and then turning around, underneath the water, when you're about a foot away from the end, you do a little flip under the water. When you time it correctly, your feet lying on the edge of the pool about 1 inch above the level of the water, and you push off with your feet to get yourself going in the other direction. It's called the flip turn. You get in the habit of doing it a certain way, and over the course of years, I got in the habit of doing my flip turns as I flipped to turn towards my right shoulder as I was coming back the other direction. I totally got the hang of it. Like, it took me forever to smooth it out, but I got it down. And then I decided just recently that I wanted to start doing flip turns to the left, baby. To the left hand side. Man, it is so interesting. Like, when your body and mind get used to doing things one way, when you decide to do it a different way, like, it takes a quick second to figure it out. And so at first, it's really awkward, super awkward. I've been at it now for about a month. And you know what? At first, I would feel like I was making progress. Then I would feel like I was starting all over again. But I'm starting to get the hang of it. Wait a second. Time out. That beat was just kicking. Hang on. Let's bring this thing back. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Come on, let's let it warm up here. There you go. Okay. All right, we're back in the groove. Can't stop the music, baby. Yeah, that feeling of getting the hang of something, that is so satisfying. Makes me feel like I'm learning, like I'm getting my groove going, and I'm not getting my groove back, but I'm continuing my groove, getting it going on. Sometimes all you positosis players out there, when you're trying to get the hang of something, when you're working on getting the hang of something and it feels like it's not coming, like it's not really happening, the question is, how do you stay engaged? Like, how do you keep the motivation, the inspiration high, the inspiration hot to keep on keeping on to get the hang of something when maybe success is not coming as fast as you want it? Yeah, like for example, I got some peeps out there talking to me that they want to lose 10 pounds. They want to get 10 pounds off, and it's not coming off at the speed that they want it to. Simple. You gotta fall in love with the law of averages. Fall in love with the law of averages. That means that the law of averages is the idea that something is sure to happen at some point in time because of the number of times it generally happens or is expected to happen. That means that at some point it's going to happen. And the law of averages, sometimes the law of averages say that you're up. Sometimes you're down. But the law of averages says that you're going to get to that middle point. Like you're going to get to that sweet spot at some point. So you got to fall in love with the law of averages. Then once you get there, then lock in. Then get it to second nature for as long as possible. Once you get the hang of it, once I get the hang and I got it down completely to do flip turns to my left side, then I'm going to stay in my prime on my left-handed flip turns. I'm going to incorporate that. I'm going to keep the hang of it until it becomes second nature. That just means, what does that mean really? That just means that I got to practice. That means that whatever you're trying to get the hang of, it's about practice, baby. That's right, practice. Repetition is key. And you got to just keep smoothing it out and smoothing it out. You practice it. You fall in love with the law of averages. You fall in love with whatever you're trying to get the hang of, and you practice. And through repetition, you're going to get it. You are going to get it. All you positosis players out there, here we go. Positosis players, we go first. We initiate the action. We go first. Like making your bed first thing in the morning. You're guaranteed when you get up in the morning and you make your bed, you're guaranteed to come home to a nice, fresh, organized bed. And when it's your time to chill, you're at the end of your day, or if you decide to go take a nap, whatever, when it's your time to get back into your bed, you're guaranteed to go back to a really nice made bed that you made. Positosis players, hear me now. Hear me good now. We set the tone. We set the tone of good vibes wherever we go. We don't wait to react to the good ones or the not so good vibes that somebody else is putting out there. We make our own bed with positosis. That means that any and every situation that we go into, we bring our positosis mindset. We bring our whole bag of positosis with us. We operate and roll up into the jet stream of positosis. We set the tone. We make the bed. We go into those situations, we bring those good vibes, we bring our positosis with us. And it comes in all forms. Sometimes it goes giving somebody a dap on the street that you're just walking by and you make eye contact with them and you give them a little, hey, what's up? And a fist bump. Hey, that's spreading positosis, baby. Or it can be like what I do every morning when I go to the gym and they open up the doors at 5 o'clock in the morning and there's a long line of people to go in. And as soon as they open the door, I rush to the front of the line. I grab the door and I hold it open for every single person to go in. And as I'm doing that, waiting for everyone to go in first before me. Most people that are walking by me with massive gratitude. I can feel it. They don't even have to say anything, but they're filling me up. And by me going first, us positosis players going first, we are setting the tone. We are setting that vibe. We're putting it out there. And for those that have tuned into this earlier episodes of the Positosis podcast, the TPP, that's positosis by osmosis. People are going to see without you having to say one thing. They're going to start picking up on that positosis vibe. And at some point, they're going to ask you about it. Or they may even say something nice. And at some point, somebody else is going to grab the door and let's start people going in first. Hasn't happened yet. But it's all good. I got all the patience in the world. You got all the patience in the world. Even though maybe you might say to yourself, oh, I'm not a very patient person at all. You know what? All you positosis players out there, every one of you are positive. Every one of you are patient. All right, hang on. Time out. You know what? For some reason, that we got to bring that jam back. That was ooh, okay. I'm patient enough to wait to keep going till this jam just gets locked in again. All right, let me see. Head bop, baby. Let's get that head bop going. All righty. Yeah, we're back full strength now. All you positosis players out there, every one of you, you are positive. You are patient. Positosis and patience are a choice. There's not one person that was born with any more positosis or more patience than the other. It's a choice, and it's a free choice, baby. Free choice. You've got freedom of choice. You can be as patient as you want. As patient as you want. My biggest teacher of patience is my son Elijah. What's up, Elijah? Metroverse. What is up, Elijah? Thank you for teaching me patience. When Elijah was just a little boy, a little hood rat, when he was just super, super young, I realized that the environment that was best for him to be raised in was a patient environment. And I just told myself, I want him to be raised under the flag of patience. So I made a deal with Elijah when he was just a little kid. I said, hey, yo, look, boy. Love you, son. Love you, boy. But I want to be responsible and accountable for my actions first before I can start to be telling you what to do. So I renounce my right to be impatient with you. And if I, as your father, como tu papi chulo, if I ever exercise one moment of impatience with you, it is not acceptable, homie. And every single time that I'm impatient with you, I'm going to pay you $5. $5. The charge is $5. And we had a jar right there in the kitchen, so every time I was impatient, I had to put $5 in there. And every single time, Elijah would go, hey, Dad, it's all good, no worries. I'm like, yeah, you're right, there are no worries. However, I want to show you by osmosis what patience looks and feels like. And I want you to be raised in an environment that's patient. And you know what, folks? When you start taking responsibility for your patience, when you start taking responsibility for your own actions, for your own behavior, especially when you have to pay for it, oof, yeah. You know what? Change is coming quickly. Positosis players out there, yeah. We're coming up on the holiday. I think they call it Thanksgiving. Thanks for giving all you positosis players. Thanks for giving me this platform to speak my piece. Yeah, it's been real. It's been real nice. This is nice. This has been real nice. I appreciate your comments. Don't forget to like me. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave your comments. I want to know what's up. I want to know how you feeling. Let me know what is up. Let me know you're in the house, positosis players. Positosis players, it is all good in the positosis hood. One love, yo. Tweet me at Toledo Chris. My IG is Chris.Toledo. The number's 360. To that, like my main man Foghorn Leghorn says,